city of Fayetteville is at a crossroads when it comes to housing and transportation. With parking shortages and rising housing demand, city leaders are now rethinking long-standing development rules. That's why some want to change how many parking spaces are required when new developments come in. 5 News reporter Lauren Spencer was at tonight's city council meeting in Fayetteville, where a new proposal could have major implications for where and how people live and park.
If everyone does their fair share, then one development doesn't consume all the available on-street parking. They leave some for the next developer.
Ward 2 council member Mike Wiedeker says the city doesn't have enough parking and that current reductions are straining neighborhoods.
Off-campus student housing in particular is just one example. We love the university, but when you build a development and take a 35% reduction in your parking, that may be putting 250 cars on the street that need to be accommodated.
Right now, developers can take a 35% reduction in the amount of parking they provide. But through this new ordinance, it would be a tiered approach, increasing parking requirements for residential projects.
If you don't incorporate parking, you create second-class citizens. So think about it. You have to park a quarter mile from where you live. Well, in today's rain, how's that fair and equitable for you?
Those with the group Fayetteville Strong believe the changes could drive up costs for developers and make it even harder to build in a city still facing a housing crisis.
What you end up is massive parking lots around apartment complexes that aren't being utilized, which has a negative effect of increasing the building cost, which we then see in increased rent. Also, it has a negative environmental impact, which is increase in the amount of impervious surface in the city, which leads to water runoff problems.
Ultimately, the council passed the measure 6-2, meaning the Planning Commission will now play a role in evaluating a property and parking needs. In Fayetteville, covering news where you live, Lauren Spencer, 5 News.
Council decided not to take any action tonight on an ordinance that would require landlords to show all renters' fees and costs up front. The council tabled the issue until June to get more input from landlords and renters.